Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Traphouse Auto YouTube channel. My name is Alana, and today I'm sitting down with the owner of Traphouse, Chris. Hi, Chris. How are you today?
Hey, good. Thanks, Alana.
Excellent. So I'm really excited to learn a little bit more about you as well as your business. So what inspired you to open up an auto shop?
I think originally my dad was in the trade, so we were tinkering on vehicles at a young age all of the time, working on whatever he had going on in the garage. And eventually got old enough to buy my own and started tinkering on that. And then eventually went to school for it and got into the trade professionally eventually. And I guess it all snowballed from there. Had an opportunity come up to kind of start a little shop and rent a little bay beside a buddy. And then it all kind of snowballed from there.
I love that. Have you always been in Edmonton?
We were in Fort Saskatchewan for 2.5 years, starting in 2018. And we've been in Edmonton since 2020.
Excellent. So you grew up in Fort Saskatchewan. Did you go to school there as well?
I had only had the shop in Fort Saskatchewan.
Okay.
I had a buddy who was renting a bay out there, and I didn't really have any ties to Fort Saskatchewan. So after a couple of years, it just made a lot more sense to be in Edmonton.
Excellent. So you're a car guy. What's your favorite car?
That's a really tough question.
Here I am asking all the difficult ones.
That's a tough one. Being into lowered trucks and mini trucking and stuff, I've always liked the older Toyota Tacoma, like the first gen Toyota Tacoma. So I suppose that one.
Excellent. Excellent. I know very little about vehicles, so I'm going to learn a lot from you today. You sound like you've been in the car industry for a long time, like from growing up tinkering. What was your first actual job?
I was working at car dealerships as lot attendant. Started at a Mazda dealership. Ended up in a couple other ones like Honda and Toyota before finishing up a degree in business.
Excellent.
And then I did accounting for a little while, and that wasn't quite the right fit. So back into cars we had gone.
Always comes back to the cars. I love that. And where did you go to school?
Like college?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to NAIT, and I got a business degree before going back for Autobody apprenticing.
And why are you so passionate about cars and doing what you do?
I don't know. I just kind of started tinkering on my own, and I guess friends saw that and wanted me to work on theirs, and then skills started to build that way, I suppose. And I guess that's how that started.
I love that. I also love how you said that you fell into being an entrepreneur. It just kind of came about. That's actually how I fell into entrepreneurship. What do you love about being an entrepreneur?
I don't know. It all feels pretty hard most of the time. So that's a tough one too.
It is one of the most difficult jobs, but I think it's also one of the most gratifying to build something.
Yeah, I like going to work every day, I suppose. I don't have that dread of hating my job. So I guess makes big, long hours not seem so bad, I suppose.
I love that. What's your favorite part of doing what you do?
I think just finishing them and having customers that appreciate the work you put into them.
I know that you have recently purchased a larger location. You're going to be moving so that you can serve more people. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
It's tough just because we're so fresh into moving. 5-year plan's hard to imagine right now. See how the next 18 months go, of course. I don't know. I think I'll be in that space still because it's going to be a fair amount to grow into. So I think it'll be good for where we're headed. But 5 years is a little lofty to think that far ahead. I'm just looking to work my way through the next 18 months, I think.
I can respect that. It's a big chunk. We've talked a lot about your business, but not what you do. So what are the services for the people watching at home? What do you provide?
We do, general auto body. So if you're in a collision, fix collision damage. If you rock chips, normal scuffs, whatever. We do that kind of repair. If you're a car guy that requires something a little more custom rather than what some auto body shops might supply, where it's just kind of replace OEM parts, we can do some custom fabrication when it comes to body kits and wide body stuff and, maybe just general auto body that might require something that's a little more custom, a little bit of rust repair, stuff like that.
Sounds great. If someone watching at home says, I want to take my car there, what do they do to get a hold of you?
Probably easiest to email me with a breakdown of what you're after, and then we can kind of figure it out from there.
Wonderful. You also have a website that people can submit quote requests and upload their photos to?
Yeah. You can send in like a little story of what you're working on, send me some pictures, and I can kind of look it over and see the plan of attack that you need.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I really enjoyed learning a little bit more about car stuff. If you're watching at home, please follow along, subscribe, and get notification on the next video coming out. Thanks, everyone.